Cordon Bleu is welcoming guests back to its dinner service this fall. Joining me, we have a couple of chefs too. We got two people with us because one chef isn't enough. We have Chef Atifa and Chef Isabel joining us this morning. Good morning to the two of you.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
You know, you already, just from walking over here, make me feel so bad about the way I present my meals because these look so delicious. And I just throw it on the plate. But it's so exciting what's coming back here. In Chef Atifa, what we have is a return to dinner service, and you guys got a killer plan going forward.
Absolutely, yeah. We are celebrating the 130th anniversary, Le Cordon Bleu, you know, collaborating with Chef Isabella, bringing the instructors and the cuisine chefs together to collaborate on a 7-course meal that represents, you know, students and our instructors across the world.
And I think that's so great too. 7-course meal. You heard that correctly because
7 courses.
1, 3, 5, that's enough. We need 7 courses
7 courses.
Here. And we've got a couple of them to show us. So what have you brought with us to start today?
Absolutely. So Chef Isabel will talk about our 2nd course. We'll do a little skip here. 2nd course, the artichoke terine, yeah.
All right, what do we got here?
The artichoke terine. We have the artichokes actually in France. They just love artichokes. As you can see, we just brought one. And I wanted to do and to actually make it more elaborate in a terrine. So the artichoke terrine has actually some herbs. You have acidity with the artichokes, and then it goes with the what do you call it? The vierge sauce with the base scallops. Okay, and we're gonna have some basil all around, so there's a lot of herbs in it and shallots. It has acidity and sweetness to it.
And how do you come up with a meal like that? You know, you've got the 7 courses. When you're coming up with that, how do you go, all right, let's break it down. This is gonna be a good one.
Well, for me, I always think about customers. So the customers, you have to see the local products, the customers' taste, my taste, of course, because I want them to discover also my flavors. And I put all together. So the ingredients that I can find here, and automatically all the flavors that I have from France and also from the international, you know, because I travel a lot.
It's so
and
amazing.
then I do something that it goes very well together. Always try to find some textures, flavors, and goes together. The scallops goes very well because this is also sweet. The tomatoes brings the acidity. The artichokes is the same thing, but there's a balance into it.
So amazing, and again, aesthetically, it looks so good.
It's not finished.
Oh, so we're not even done yet.
Normally,
that.
I'm supposed to put a little bit of, you know, the nice drip.
Chef Isabel always knows what she's doing.
And then, of course, we want to put a little flowers here, you know. Always bring some colors to the dish.
See,
always
I was of my standard where it already looked like an A+, and now it just keeps catapulting further and further.
Voila.
Wow, look at that. So delicious. And that's just one of the meals. What do we got over here, Chef numero 2?
Fantastic. I'm going to do a little plating segment for you because, you know, this is the canvas and this is what we teach in our classes as well. So we have a chicken balentine that is filled with all these amazing truffles from Perica. We have fresh truffle all the way from Italy. We have confit truffle, we have a duxelle, and we have truffle salt, all incorporated into my dish today.
Amazing.
So classic, modern twist on a classic dish, chicken balentine that has the truffle duxelle inside. We have beautiful, you know, colored teen carrots. You can see the layers in this beautiful dauphine gratin potato. Built with potatoes, cream, butter, all that goodness. Absolutely.
Only a few delicious
Only a few delicious ingredients. So, and then finished with a sauce made from all the elements, from browning the chicken, cream, butter. We have Pernod in there as well. So all ingredients taken from the south of France.
Okay.
So we're trying to bring a little bit of you know, regional areas to all our dishes to cover Le Cordon Bleu, the 130th anniversary.
Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to take specific notes now on how you actually plate this
plating,
item.
yes. So always pick your plate. The plate is the canvas, right? So you're creating your artwork. Okay, and we're just going to build around. I always stay within the hands of the clock, is what I say.
Good to know.
Stay within the hands of the clock.
I've been known to color outside the lines
outside
as a kid.
the lines. Right, so just building up layers, yeah? Colors, layers, heights, contrast. Going to place the gratin right here. I did have a torch. I was going to set that on fire, but
we got the no-no.
Yeah, we got the no-no on that.
I tried. Yeah.
You did try. So I'm going to place some carrots here. These are really nice, like baby carrots, sweet, with a little touch of Canada in there, with some maple syrup glaze on top as well.
My goodness.
Rosemary from our garden as well, which is great. We have a lot of sustainable ingredients as well, so we like to incorporate that into our classes.
because that's
Rosemary
the
on
sauce
the
is
side.
a rosemary sauce.
Yes, the rosemary is the sauce. The sauce is the rosemary sauce. There we go. Too many.
This is the
This is the
flames
Yeah.
as they come on. So just imagine
That's
the flame
right.
burning
So
through.
we're just gonna go right in the center. You don't always have to put that sauce on the plate. You know, keep that
I
little,
like it.
keep it contained,
Let's
keep
be
it
smart when
elegant.
we're dropping the sauce.
That's
you know?
right. Absolutely. There we go. Finished up there. And we have micro herbs also from the garden. So this is just a baby arugula. So micro herbs, once you go micro, it's very hard to go back to regular.
That's right.
So we're just gonna place these around. We have some mizuna, we have some micro herbs, and finish up with a touch of our olive oil as well.
It is amazing too, like
There we go.
when you design it like that, just how much more
Absolutely.
appetizing it looks.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
also like you don't want to touch it because it's so beautiful.
Absolutely. So all the colors, all the heights, all the contrast on the plate, and that's our take on a classic dish, chicken balentine.
So delicious.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Now let's move to. We've had our 2 meals here, you know, but got a little sweet tooth.
Yes.
What have we made here? Because this looks so good.
Okay, this is a charlotte. Charlotte with actually a pear mousse and a raspberry mousse inside. Okay, and then it's served with a little bowls, and we use actually the Parisienne spoon, and that's why we're making little bowls like this, and it's cooked in a syrup.
Oh
Okay,
my
so there's little
goodness.
pears in a syrup. Then you have a biscuit Savoie and a nice quenelle of whipped cream. Some
right.
coulis of raspberries around, and here we have a little ganache of dulce. Dulce is a chocolate caramel.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
And
produced
then we
by
put
our
some
pastry
crispy
team.
raspberries in the same time. We have different like these textures.
I'm getting lost every time you're describing these because you just keep naming delicious ingredient after delicious
Lots of
ingredient.
sugar, lots of cream, lots
yeah,
of
and
deliciousness.
of course, you have the chocolate. You know, the little chocolate strips that gives a crunch to it, and goes always very, very well with the pear and the raspberry.
Amazing. Well, Chef Isabel and Atifa, we really appreciate your time this morning. Congratulations. 7-course meal, the collaboration. It's so exciting, and people definitely want to check it out. And thanks for making us all this delicious food for us to have this morning.
Absolutely, enjoy.
Great pleasure.
Dig in.
Great pleasure.
If you would like to be featured on our daily dish, send us an idea. Although now you got some stiff competition looking at these bad boys. Ottawa.morning@ctv.ca.